What's going on, guys? XMB Sports here, back with another video. When you're seeing this video, it will be Saturday, so I'll be watching Ohio State play. So this video will probably be up during the day. If you want, I'm sure you guys won't be watching this video at all during the middle of the day because you'll be watching football. But I'm sure later on in the day, maybe at the night, you'll be watching it. So whenever you're watching it, it's fine. Maybe you just got done watching your favorite team. Maybe they won. Hopefully they didn't. If they're in the Big Ten. Unless it's Ohio State, of course. But I'm just playing. We've got Alabama, Georgia. I decided to do this game. Branson said that he would like for me to do this game, so I decided I would. I did Ohio State and LSU. You guys seem to really like that. I'm going to try to do it the same way that I did this game, the same way that I did the last one. So I'm going to be playing as Alabama. I played as Ohio State, so I'll play as Alabama this time. I figure I'll play as both home teams. I don't know which team I'll play as if I do the championship game. If you guys want me to do the championship game, I can, but I'll probably just I'll either let Branson do it, or he can tell me if he wants me to. So let's just get into it. Of course, as you know, this matchup in real life was between 2 versus 3, so this is actually pretty much like almost exactly like how it is in real life. I'm going to go ahead and kick it and start the game. Here we go. Looking kick off. James Cook in the back. He's going to kneel it. And out comes probably Stinson Bennett, if I was going to guess. Either him or... what's the other dude's name? I can't remember his name for some reason. It looks to be Stinson. Yeah, it is. That was a Daniels. Oh, it's JT. And he's tackled in the backfield. Zamir White, who I think is going to be the next great. I wouldn't say he's the next great. I'd say he already is a great running back for Georgia. Kind of an interesting look here. And he's tackled, gets the first down. Demetrius Robinson. He's one of my favorite receivers, I think, on Georgia. He has a lot of talent. Guy has a lot of range as a receiver, and that's honestly so good when you can have a really rangy receiver. Samir, tackle for 5. I don't really know why Georgia's running a hurry-up system. That's kind of interesting. I didn't expect them to come out hurry-up. Never really seen them run it. And we'll get him. Let's go. Sack. JT Daniels goes down. By Brian Ray. Don't know him. I'm going to come down with a battle right here. Unless I see something over the top I don't like. I got Patrick Surtain as some help, so. Ooh. I dropped. That wasn't a bad pass. I couldn't really tell what they were running. You guys seemed to actually like when I paused and broke down the play. So by the looks of it, it was a flood. Oh, it was a flood concept. It was a flood concept. So the way you can identify a flood concept usually is if you have people entering the middle. So this is kind of like, this could be a level switch. It's like a levels mixed with a kind of curl concept. So you have 2 people. Basically, the whole flood concept comes from the inside. You're flooding inside, or the levels concept, as I like to call it in this instance, is coming on the inside. So there's an entrance, and it works up here better because the linebacker. This is a great job by JT Daniels noticing this over the top. Now, how he drops this, I don't know. But this is a great job seeing this. This is a great play call by Kirby Smart. He knows it's probably man coverage because you can see kind of everybody lined up. You can kind of see it. The only spot that's kind of picky is right here. You don't really know what this guy's doing. He obviously comes in for the pass rush. But every spot on the field's a little awkward for this play. Of course, you have the safety come down. He's watching the out here. See, here's the thing. You think he's going on a streak route. And that's what Patrick Surtain thinks he's doing. But he actually curls up. And that was actually a great route. As I said, I love this levels concept that they're running right here. He comes on the inside. You have a quick in route to snap that corner down, and then he looks behind him. He's like, oh, God, that guy's snapping down. So he's thinking, all right, this guy's going to probably go straight. Nope. He switches in, has a hole, and, I mean, in college, that's open. That's wide open. NFL, that's wide open. College, that's kind of closed, but, you know. Bad drop, though. That's an early bad drop. Like I said, I hope you guys like when I commentate and break down plays. I hope it doesn't get too annoying. I'll try not to do it too often because I don't know how much you guys really want me to do it. Alright. Jalen Waddle, one of my favorite special teams players in the SEC. Ooh, gets a big hit put on him there. See how this Alabama offense does. They're pretty quick. Probably has the best. All right, so the safety's dropping down right there. Do you see that right there? He's coming down. So I'm going to switch into a slant play, and I'm going to swing it out across the middle. Easy play. I mean, that's now. Don't get me wrong. You don't always want to audible out of a play where the safety drops, but sometimes you kind of just, especially if it's like one of the first plays of the game, you really want to audible out of that. You don't want to lose yards just because you think your running back's great. This could be another blitz. We'll see. Now let's go. Big first down. 48 yards. And like I said, I'll try not to do this too much. But as you say, it is a blitz. The way that I noticed is you have a bunch of linebackers sitting in the middle. The big tail is this. This is your tail right here. I have Jalen Waddle, the most explosive receiver probably in the SEC, wide open. Are you serious? No. And you have a linebacker out guarding my tight end. Okay, fine. And you have Eric Stokes guarding Devontae, obviously. But who the hell is guarding Jalen? There is no one guarding Jalen. That's the trick. They're bringing in, watch what they do right here. 17, breaks, comes forward, so does 3. They're bringing in a safety, a linebacker, and they're cutting this guy across the middle of the field trying to make up for lost room if there's a throw across the middle. So this is what he's doing as well. He's just sitting back. The only 2 people that are going back is this guy, Eric Stokes. He's going to be guarding Devontae because they have to guard him. The safety here, he's sitting in a deep zone. His only responsibility is to watch anything that comes in the middle of the field, such as Forrestal, the tight end. However, there's no one to guard Jalen. So if this ball's put deep middle third of the field, that's going to happen. Wide open. Jalen Waddle is one of the most explosive receivers in the SEC, and you can't do that. That's just a bad mistake. Don't know why they really called that. That's a very risky coverage to be running open. I mean, that's a pretty risky blitz to be running opening drive against Alabama. That's just kind of a collapse on their part. And Najee Harris hitting the edge, getting to the 1. They probably thought where I'd thrown it twice, I wasn't probably going to come out and run. They probably thought I was going to get greedy. However, I did not. I chose to go with the obvious play. Now I'm going to show you again how you get the defense to kind of, how do you find the tail in the defense here again. I taught you guys last video. Alright, so we have a stacked box. Boys, do we have any meat on the outside? Doesn't look like it. Oh, now there's no meat on the outside. I'm definitely kicking this outside. Easily. I mean, that's too easy. And if you watched the last video, you saw how I taught you. How many defensive tackles are in the box? There is 3. 1 in the middle, 2 on the right, or 1 on the right, 1 on the left. And then you have a left and right end. Your linebacker is right here. Why is he here? I couldn't tell you. But the only reason this guy's here and this guy's here is to sit back in a zone flat on just in case it's a play action. That's the only reason. These guys are here to set the edge. Unfortunately, do you notice something about this play that look... Alright guys, you tell me what's wrong about this play. Edge is set. Edge is not set. The linebacker here is not doing his job. He pats his defensive lineman on the butt to let him know that he is there. He's going to be coming in through the hole. Well, that's not going to happen. because they think it's going to be a dive up the middle. He's going to shoot up that gap right there. But as soon as he sees the run is to the left, he's like, wait, what? He's confused. He has no idea what's happening here. As a matter of fact, neither does he. He thinks this is a straight-up fullback dive, but watch what happens. He's like, whoa, wait, what? And then he tries to bounce it out, but it's too late. That's just great play design by me, and really bad play calling by Kirby. Like I said, I'll try not to do that too much, but I really enjoy breaking it down, and you guys seem to like it. 7-0. I'm going to get my spectacles here. I hadn't been wearing them, but, you know. I like wearing my spectacles. They help not hurt my eyes. Okay, let's come out. Like I said, I don't know if I'm going to win this game, but I still want to make it entertaining, even if I lose. And Dylan Moses is going to bring him down for 2. That was a good job. He tripped up on his own lineman, his offensive lineman. Let's switch up in a man here. He's going to miss him. And he kind of better be glad he missed, because Jordan Battle, the safety, was all over it. I mean, you throw that ball, that's a pick. See what happens here. And Job is going to pick it off. What a play on the ball. Well, all right. Okay. Let's break it down. Let's kind of see. I know a lot of you were like, why would he throw that? Okay. All right. Well, here's what happened. It's 3rd down. They're running 4 verts. I mean, anyone in the right mind knows exactly what they're running. Watch. Here's how you can tell. Tight end, receiver, and you have one all by himself over here. Usually, if it's a 5-wide set, it's not going to be 4 verts. I mean, maybe it might be. But it's a 3-receiver set. It's a 3-receiver set, a tight end, and just watch how they come out of the break. This is a streak. I mean, this is 4 verts, easily. Luckily for me, they decide not to throw it here. This is where cover 3 gets destroyed, is right there. You want to know why he didn't, ladies and gentlemen, you want to know why he didn't throw the ball here? I bet you're thinking, wow, why wouldn't he throw the ball there? Okay, well, let's find out why. All right, watch the interior of the line. See that defensive tackle? He's eating through that offensive line. Kills the left guard, kills the running back, hits the quarterback. Bang, spin, hit. This man's not worried about hitting that receiver because he doesn't even see him hardly. I mean, right here, he should have made the throw. This is an NFL throw right here. He throws this ball, but see, look. Look at Dylan Moses. He's right here, and he sees him. This is a great job. That you see what he's pointing? That's what he's pointing at. He's telling Dylan Moses, you got to watch him, He blew by me. Okay? Well, JT's like, okay, all right, well, I don't have him. Because he's probably going to jump the route if I try it. All right, so he's thinking, all right, I'm about to get hit. I got to let it go. And he does. He lets it go. Why does he let it go here? Because he's got Demetrius Robertson. Remember that guy I was talking about? That's pretty good at, who's a really rangy receiver. He's got a lot of reach, can go up and get the ball. Yeah, that's why. But he tests him in the wrong situation. You don't test a corner that good one-on-one. You just don't. That's just not a good look. I mean, not at any point does he have him beat. This is such a good job by Joe. He outruns him the whole way, looks behind, catches the ball. That's too easy. You can't do that against Alabama. That's just silly. That's a silly mistake. All right. We're going to come out, and depending on what look we get, I guess we'll run it. Let's see what we get here. Okay, that's fine. Good run, outside 41. Obviously, you want to run with Najee. You want to make sure that you're doing a good job at keeping control of the ball, and putting the ball in his hands isn't a half bad idea. I mean, Alright, see that safety's dropping again. But instead of this time and getting cute and throwing it, I'm going to bounce it to the outside to the left, the opposite side. First down. You never have to audible into a throw if you're not comfortable with it. Never audible into a throw if you're not comfortable with it. Because if you're not comfortable with it, you're going to end up throwing a pick and you're going to do more harm than good. I don't have anything really. I'm just going to put it in the dirt. Never force a bad decision. It's just going to compile into more bad decisions. Michi's running a double move. I don't mind double moves, but I'd rather you just run straight up and outrun him if you can. Going to bring the house down on me here a little bit. Forrestal, big catch, gets hit hard. But I trust my tight end. I trust Forrestal right there. Alright, they're tightening up on defense. Alright. So, if they're going to tighten up, let's try to shake them out a little bit. Alright. So, I'm going to flip this play. I'm going to send them running to the left. Alright, they're bringing a blitz. That's quite evident. They're bringing the safety down. I know what they're running now. Can I get it out in time is the question. Yep, wide open. Touchdown. That is too easy. Now, if you're wondering what happened here. Alright, so I told you, the blitz is coming. Now, this isn't honestly a half bad play call, really. I mean, the blitz here on this down's not bad. But where their problem arises is that they don't send enough people. Like, this is a great blitz idea, but look. 69 sees it the whole way. Look at the guard. I mean, he's just like, 65 is just like, what? Okay, this is the easiest block of my life. And obviously, Mac Jones is thinking, all right, well, I can make the easiest throw of my life. Obviously, I had two people wide open, but I figured, he'd be open. Michi would be open. So I just bombed it down there, and it was wide open. The safety got caught looking. It's a cover one blitz concept. It's not that hard to see. I just drop it over the top. All right, let's see what happens here on this drive. Big hit from the outside. Ooh, Zamir might be hurt. Came off the edge. Right tackle really wasn't ready. Ooh, and Zamir is down. Good job setting the edge right there. He wanted to try to get to the sideline. I didn't really let him. And that's 4th and inches. Great job. Ran man coverage. He hit him across the middle. Great play by Dylan Moses. You have to be weary of a fake here. This is a very good fake opportunity. I'm going to kind of sit right here and see. And Zamir White is going to be gone till the 4th quarter. So James Cook is going to get a chance to run for this team. That's big. That's a big play right there to see him go down. I'm going to get my chair here and sit down. Alright, let's see what happens here. Let's see what look we get. Okay. Coming down with, it looks like about 5 people on the line there. Still going to run it, I think. Okay. And they were blitzing. They had, I think that was like a cover 2 blitz look. I mean, that's probably what it was by the looks of it. It's okay. Got a yard. If you're wondering why I didn't force a pass in there, I had an open hole, but you don't want to get too picky. You kind of have to You gotta be careful sometimes where you're putting the ball. All right, that's an easy blitz. They're making it pretty well known. Send these guys over the top. Bombs away. And he's gone. Touchdown. They are getting way too cute on these downs. I don't really know why Kirby Smart's calling the plays that he is. I obviously am going to send Michi on a streak here. I mean, I don't really have a reason not to. This time they get a little smarter about it, though. I will say that. They actually send J.R. Reed, I think that is. No, it's Webb. They send Webb across the middle of the field to try to combat that, to try to scare me away from making the throw. Obviously they don't. But I could have put it in Jalen Waddle's hands. I probably should have. But, I mean, I'm trusting Michi right now. Look at the burst he gets off the line. I mean, he's gone already. I mean, that's easy. I mean, that's too easy. Like I said, they played it a little smarter this time, but, I mean, it's kind of chump change what they're doing right now. I pick up the blocks. I pick up this blitz easier than I don't know what. I mean, this is the easiest blitz I've ever picked up in my life. Easy gun down the middle of the field. That's easy. Right past the numbers. That's an easy one. No Zamir White this time. I wonder if they'll put it through the air more. I am curious. Ooh, not a bad play there. I thought Patrick Surtain would actually jump to make a play on the ball. If you didn't see him there, he was kind of hovering towards the ball. He just didn't really jump for it. Maybe he didn't see it. It's a very good possibility he didn't see it. Great play by Moore. Malachi Moore. Yeah, Malachi actually made a really bad play earlier where he jumped the ball, where he didn't jump the ball correctly, so he actually made up for the bad play earlier. Great play right there. It was a slant, but a couple of the boys got back there, defensive tackle, and then they finished him off right there. Great play by Malachi Moore. Excellent play. I don't feel like I need to break that one down for you. I think you've probably seen clearly what happened there. They ran it looked like a slot drive. Simple slot drive concept, and they came out and didn't really work out for them. Bad punt. All right, 21-0. Good stop. Figured they'd let James Cook run it a little bit. I'm kind of surprised that they didn't let James Cook run it once or twice. But I guess another blitz coming. I'm gonna quicken this pass a little bit. Hey, this was a really good play call by them. That was a really good play call. They didn't bring like a man blitz. They brought a zone blitz that time. It was a little trickier to read. I wanted to try to put the slants across the middle on them, but I don't see a blitz, but it looks like a blitz. I'm going to bounce it to the outside, I think. Yep, it was a blitz from the left side. I thought so. All right, we'll take it into the second quarter with that. I think I'm okay with that. Absolutely. Unless I get a good look here, I'll snap it. Nah, I'm good with that. I'm fine. All right, 21-0. That's great. Good job. Good stuff. Gotta play smart. Okay, so we're going to come out in a post-deep set, and I don't really know what we're going to run out of it, but we'll just look. Let's just see what we get. Okay. Well, it looks like man coverage. It's probably not. No, I'm just going to say that immediately. It's probably not. I'm going to send him on a block just in case it's a blitz. Yep, it's not. Didn't figure it was. 4th and 1. You know, normally I wouldn't go for it up this much. But let's just see what look we get. I don't think there's a problem looking and seeing what we get first. So let's come out. Let's come out in a 5 wide set. And let's see what they think about that. They didn't really react the way I thought they would. We'll call a timeout. Yeah. I probably could have beat that, if you were wondering. I probably could have, but it gave me a chance to burn time. Not to mention, I'm not that confident in what I saw. I didn't really care much for it. Good tackle by Malachi Moore. Good play by him again. Alright, so it was a little shaky on offense, but I think we're okay with that. Probably, like I said, probably could have went for it on that play, but I'm not too confident in that. James Cook brought down, only a gain of 3. We're going to speed up the tempo, which we expect. Okay, 3rd and 2. It's a very good possibility they run again. They run it. They do. Okay. I mean, they shouldn't have probably got that because I sent like half the defense to come get them there, but that's what it is. I can't get on the guy I want here. It gets 2 yards. We can live with that. Depending on what look we get, we might call another blitz. They run it again, and they are really getting aggressive with their runs. I'm very surprised. That's kind of I don't know. I'm not upset with my play call there. I think that's the right play to run because they were kind of beating me up on the ground. I kind of have to defend it. They dropped. Let's go. Doesn't allow them to run. Hurry up. They are really trying to push the run now. I'm not surprised. I shouldn't say surprised. It's just they're being very aggressive with how they're doing. I mean, this is just okay. If they run it here, we live with it. That's fine. They're not beating us through the air this time, though. Not happening. If they run it, so be it. That's fine. Bad play by me. That's my fault, guys. That's completely my fault. Nah, I had him wrapped up, and I made a really bad play. I went for the strong tackle, and it didn't work. That's completely my fault. This guy brought him down. I don't really know what to call here, so I'm just going to come out and man again, see what I get. Looks to be a run again. Okay, we can live with that. That's third and a little longer. They're not going to be able to run it here, so. Yeah, Demetrius Robertson. Like I said, guys, they're going to score. I'm not going to be able to shut them out. They got hot. They got hot on this drive. That's the only thing. I mean, if they didn't get hot on this drive, they're not scoring. Great play. Good job coming off the edge, getting a big hit. jumped. False start, we'll take it. Self-inflicted wound. We love those self-inflicted wounds on the defensive side of the ball. We love that. Makes our life a little bit easier. All right, now the run probability on this play is pretty low, I would say. Wow, but they line up in this. That's surprising. Wow, that is the gutsiest call I've ever seen. A run on 2nd and goal from the 13? That's a hell of a call. Okay, I hear you. I'm going to bring the house down. Throw it, that's fine. We live with that. Ball came out, let's go! See, ladies and gentlemen, you just never know. You just never know. Now, this, ladies and gentlemen, is just such a good play by the defense. This is nothing to do with me. So, just kind of watch what happens here. You got your safety right, just kind of watching over the play. This is a great job by him. This is excellent. Great job being in the right place, right time. I mean, no matter what he does on this play, this is a good play. You know, obviously, Dylan Moses kind of does his job. He fills up the middle, kind of comes up in the middle, tries to make a play. He can't really get to it. But watch, I've actually never seen this animation. I don't know if you guys let me know if you've ever seen this. Never seen them punch the ball out before. But, ladies and gentlemen, that's what he does. He punches the ball out. Watch what he does. He puts his fist right in there. Just pops that ball right out. Watch his hand. Watch this right here. Comes through, just punches it. Just smack. And James Cook is so shocked. I mean, I can tell. Like, he does not even believe he just fumbled that ball. He just kind of trips up over himself. He thinks he's in the end zone with the ball. Like, watch. Look at him. He thinks he's in. He thinks he's still got the ball. But nope, he doesn't. He knocks it. 3 knocks it out. Patrick Surtain and number 9 are right there to pick the ball up. He goes out the back of the end zone. That's a touchback. Ladies and gentlemen, you just never know. You just never know. Never can tell when you're actually going to get a big play. That's college football, man. That's just college football. You never know what's going to happen on any given down. All right, so here we're going to run a conservative tempo. We are going to more than likely try to run the ball because we unless we get good looks at the end zone, maybe. Good run. Najee. So even if we struggle a little bit this drive, we're okay with that. Good job. Got 5 yards. Just a little check down. No need to get greedy. It's when you start getting greedy is when you start losing. It's when you start losing games. It's alright. We're good with that. It's fine. I had the running back wide open. I'm sure you guys were screaming about it in the comments. Put it way down there. Wow, he's going to return that. Okay. Alright, so a touchdown here is probably going to happen. They're probably going to score this time. I've shut them out so far. They've made some pretty bad. They've turned the ball over twice. I've done a good job, but I think this time they're probably going to go ahead and score. But we'll do the best we can. Oh, sack. Let's go. We'll take that. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I mean, that doesn't get you a first down, so I'm perfectly fine with that, really. Hey, if they're willing to drain time, I have no problem with that. I have no problem with them draining time. That works towards my agenda. Because that was my whole plan. I was just going to run the clock out for the half. If that's what they're wanting to do, I'm okay with that. We're fine with that, ladies and gentlemen. A motion. Could be a run. Could be a run to the left. Let's look for it. See if they do it. Nope, they don't. And Job! Oh, Job almost got another pick. So they do have to punt the ball back to us. That's interesting. I'm interested why they might have called that. I'm not too sure. Not too sure why they would have called that. But they did, so. Jalen, great play. What is that, 46? All right. Let's see what happens here. We're gonna see how we can air it out here, maybe. Michi, great catch. We'll go ahead and burn a timeout there. And we're going to step out of the conservative light, and we're going to go ahead and start bombing some stuff. All right, now they know what we're doing when we're throwing it, so that's the bad news. Devontae lined up left side this time. Ooh, big play. They come out the same formation, same play. We have this is no different. Devontae, another great catch. This time we're going to come across the middle. We are not going same play this time. Great play, Forrestall, touchdown. By the way, guys, I know you just watched. I know you just watched what I just watched. Did you just see how well Devontae caught that ball? He hadn't touched the ball all game. And on 2 straight plays, he burns the corner and gets lit up by the safety and catches that ball. I'm just saying. Like, what a man. What a guy. So put that one away. Looks like they're going to run it. They're going to call a timeout now. That's interesting. Down 28-0. Okay. Like I said, I'm okay with this because they're risking throwing a pick. This is not really a good look for them, in my opinion. Wow. Wide open. That's crazy. Okay. Well, if you're wondering what went wrong here, I couldn't tell you. I mean, this is an excellent coverage play, and they just screw it up. I mean, this is excellent defense, just bad defense, if that makes any sense. Both go for the catch instead of going for the swat. They try to be heroes, and that's a wide open catch. I mean, that's too easy. I'm going to sim the kick because I already know it's going to be made. Okay. So, 28-3, we're in the half. So, great half, bad ending to the half. I mean, that's the worst defensive play I've ever seen in a game, probably in a big game in my life. I mean, that's pretty bad. So, but anyway, let's see what they run here. They're going to bring the house down. I'm going to go ahead and check it down short. Forrestall is going to get hit big, but it's for 9. It does make me angry that I'm not going to get a shutout, but I'm probably not going to get one anyway. I don't really look to, but we'll see what we can do. So up 28-3. Oops, safety's coming in. Linebacker's coming in, I mean. So we got a wide open run up the middle. But yeah, it's mad. I mean, I'm really mad that we gave up that play. I mean, a lot of you are going to just be kind of laughing at home, thinking, "Oh, why does it matter?" It doesn't really matter. But as someone who loves defense and hates to see bad plays on defense, I'm not really a huge fan of that. That's just sloppy play and not really good execution. Ooh. Looks like there's a blitz coming in. I'm going to go ahead and back out of this. Throw it. Sorry if the game's lagging. I don't really know why it's lagging. It looks really choppy right now. I apologize. No idea. Okay, now it's better. Could be another blitz, but this time I think I'm going to run it. It is another blitz. I'm sorry that the game looks so choppy. I don't know why it is. I can't really explain it. It was not, obviously it wasn't, you guys know it wasn't doing this in the first half. It's okay, but it's okay pre-snap, and then it seems like after we get past the snap, it's kind of glitchy. Oh, we're definitely going to see what we get out of this look. Absolutely. Oh, yeah, I mean, it's where we're at on the field, absolutely. Let's risk it. Let's risk it for the biscuit, and it's a good one. Like I said, I apologize. The gameplay is really choppy right here. I have no idea what's happening. However, I do know what's happening on the offensive side of the ball. We are running it really well. It's starting to be really draining on them. And more than likely, whether or not they put up 20 touchdowns in this first half, I think this touchdown drive would end it. However, we may not get in there if we keep running like that. But see what happens. We just have to keep our heads up. Got to keep playing good ball and see what happens. We're going to keep him on the check down just in case. I said we're trying to drain time, so. Jalen Waddle across the middle. Great play, and that'll be down to the 10. We want to keep him honest. We don't want to, don't want him to think that we're just running the same thing. Or they're watching the outside really well. We'll stay in it. We'll kick it back to the inside and get for, that's perfect. That's 10 yards, and that's not a first down. That is the perfect situation for us. That is exactly what we want. That gives us the most chances to drain time. We'll drain every second of that. Not often you get a chance to do that. We're okay with that. We're okay not to score there, because that's more time that we get to burn. See, no matter what, we're good with that. All we need to do here is kick a field goal and answer with the field goal, at least. They're not covering their outsides very well. They expect an inside run by the looks of it. We're going to knock it outside and see what we get. Yep, Najee's in. Touchdown. And that'll probably put this one away. So if you guys are not interested in me, interested in the final 10 minutes of this game, I could completely understand. The final 10 minutes of this game is probably just going to be me breaking down plays and kind of teaching, kind of talking about some stuff. It's not going to be anything too wild, obviously, because, that's a lot of points. It's 32 points they'd have to come back down by. If they run it, I'm okay. I'm fine with that. Zamir White is back, as you know, and that's a first. Okay. Wow. Okay. Interesting that. First down on that carry. Okay. I don't know about that one. But it is what it is. I'm so sorry that it is doing this. I have no idea why it's... Maybe if I pause it and kind of sit here, maybe that'll fix it. I have no idea. I'm so sorry. I mean, I guess it's not hurting you guys too much, but it makes me feel like it's unbearable to watch. I don't know why. It's probably not that bad, but like I said, I don't really care that they're what the main goal of this drive is to slow them down. I'm going to leave him as a spy right there, just in case they try to get cute and run it, quarterback run it again. I mean, other than that 140, 50-yard bomb that they've got, they've not done really anything on offense, so I'm pretty proud of how we've played defensively. So just in case they try to get cute. Ooh, another bad drop by Jackson. It's 2 drops by Jackson. They really want me to blitz on this play for some reason. I will not blitz on this play, as a matter of fact. And Surtain will drop it. We're okay with that. Hey, we're fine with that. Yeah, we're fine with that. We don't need him to pick the ball off. That's a situation where... See, that's a situation where you don't need to... It's just like the end of the first half. Instead of trying to be the hero and pick it off, that's what they should have done. That's what they should have done. They just should have tried to get a hand on the ball and smack it down. See, that's the problem. That was the problem at the end of the half that we had. That's the whole reason they have 3 points on the board, is because we didn't make a play on the ball. We made a play on, trying to make a pick. It was... $7 yards from Najee. We're good with that. Oh, wow, they're not really bringing anybody. This is a weird look. It's probably going to be a blitz. We'll just run up the middle. Yeah, it's a weird look. It looked to be a cover 3 kind of look, but they didn't have their... Which was strange because they don't have their corner, their slot corner anywhere. It's an interesting look. Four-yard run, and we're going to the 4th. 35-3, baby. All right, we've played good here. We've played good here today. I haven't ran the counter all day. I'm going to see how they respond. Well, they didn't like that. Oh, they didn't like that. 10 yards. Let's go. Najee will break 100 with that, I think. Yep, he will. 102. I'm sure you guys are wanting me to mix it up and put it over the top. I probably will here soon. Pounding it up the middle. Strong running. That's the one thing I love about Najee Harris. I think that's probably why he's my favorite running back prospect, other than maybe Travis Etienne. Coming out of this next draft is just because his ability. I mean, it's just pure strong running. I mean, he's a very elusive guy when he gets out in the open field. I think he's kind of like a Derrick Henry in that kind of way. I'm going to run a screen here, by the way. I love his motor, man. I just love the way he plays. Strong guy, runs hard, runs downhill really tough. He's really athletic. I mean, he can hurdle you, he can juke you. I mean, he's got that raw strength that you just don't expect. They didn't expect me to run a screen there. You don't want to get too cute with screens because they can easily get picked. But a nice little slip screen every now and then doesn't hurt. I mean, it never hurts because if a defense is getting too cute thinking, oh, yeah, we got them, we got them wrapped up. If they're thinking they got you right where they want you as far as the way they're bringing blitzes and setting up coverages, Cover 3 is a pretty underrated coverage, in my opinion, just because it does everything. It covers the pass and it covers the run. The only reason you wouldn't want to run a cover 3 is if you're covering deep. It has a lot of holes open deep. But to me, I mean, I just love cover 3 a lot. I'm just a big fan of it. Cover 2 is really useful too, but it leaves a lot of holes open. Oh, big hit. Didn't expect that. I didn't expect Eric Stokes to, which if you guys remember, Eric Stokes was probably the hero of the game when Georgia played, who was it, Florida? Yeah, Georgia played Florida. You remember, man, he was a monster in that game. Absolute machine. I mean, he made his mark. I love Eric Stokes. I think he's a great corner. Sorry that this final few minutes aren't very interesting. I know, but I know you guys understand because, I mean, why would you throw the ball with 4 minutes up 35-3? I'm trying to be respectful to Georgia. On this play, I'm actually not going to throw it. I know you might expect me to, but I'm not going to. If you're wondering what I'm going to do here, I'm actually going to bounce it out to the left side, try to line this ball up in the middle of the field. Even if we lose a few yards, I'm okay with that. I just want to get this ball off the right hash. See, I'm fine with that. I'm okay with that because that lines the ball up in the middle. And it's up. And it's good. 38-3. Well, guys, we tried. We almost had a shutout. I tried to get a shutout, but you know how it is. Great hit by Dylan Moses. He's probably one of my he's one of my favorite linebackers coming into the draft. Really like him. Very rangy. I don't know if he's a sideline to sideline guy, but he does a lot of things in the inside that are very dirty. That I think you need on your interior of your linebacking core. Kind of reminds me of C.J. Mosley. I know that's that's an Alabama kind of guy for you to kind of ponder about. Yeah, they're going to deke and dunk and get little cheap plays. Yeah, they're going to score here, guys. Absolutely. They're just running cheap little plays, and I don't mind that as long as they're not burning me over the top. I don't really care what they do. A run, wow, that is a hell of a call. That's a hell of a call. Absolutely. Very very interesting call on their part. We can definitely say that. Hey, I'm so pleased. I'm so pleased with how the defense played. I'm very impressed. I'm gonna start putting him out in coverage. I think maybe that's what I'll do. Ooh, false start. We'll take it. That's a free break for us. Yeah, they shot themselves in the foot a few times today. Really. Had a bunch of really kind of like, oh boy, why did we do that moments. Like I said, I'm so sorry, guys, that it's so laggy. I have no idea why. It looks really goofy. At least to me. It may not look that bad through the TV, like through the video. It may actually look okay. Yeah, let's go 3rd and inches. That keeps the clock going. Great tackle. If they run in here, that's fine. Kind of just looks like the game's going in slow-mo, kind of. I've never had that. Well, I take that back. I think I've had this happen to me before. It's been a while though. And that's a touchdown. More than, oh wow! I figured. You know what I thought was going to happen, guys? I thought that the linebackers were just going to like float through the middle of the air and just bounce off of him somehow. You know. If you play NCAA, you know what I'm talking about. It just looks ridiculous. They just bounce off of him like ping pong balls and. Let's go. We got a sack, baby. Going to sit back with Anderson, kind of as a zone player. First and goal. Okay. If they want to run it, I mean, I'm not going to let them. I mean, if they want to pass it, go right ahead. Be my guest. I tried, guys. I tried to hold them out of the end zone. I even shifted the line to the left side to make sure that they didn't get it, but they got a cheap touchdown. It's whatever. 38-10 though. Great win. So Alabama will play Ohio State next round. I think that'll be a great game. Absolutely. Both very convincing wins, by the way. Alabama beat up on this Georgia team real bad, and Ohio State beat up on that LSU team real bad. So I think it's going to come down to two really great teams. Absolutely. Mac Jones played an excellent game. Najee Harris, excellent game. Both defenses for Ohio State and Alabama look great. I think this is going to be a great championship round. Like I said, we'll see what Branson wants to do. If he wants to let me play the championship game. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Whether I'm playing the championship game or not, it was a pleasure to let you watch me, and it was a pleasure to let me kind of show you some things. Let's look at the team stats here real quick. As you see here at the end, we had 400 yards of offense, which is really great. I really enjoyed that. Did pretty good through the air, I think. We went 13 for 16, 3 touchdowns. We did excellent through the air. On third down conversions, they had 14. But I think before that last drive, I think they only had like 10. They were like 10 for 4 or something. 4 for 10. Fourth down conversion, we got 1. Red zone, they got down there 3 times and only scored once, which they wouldn't have scored that last time, but you know what happened. They did turn the ball over twice. They fumbled it, and we got a pick. And then time of possession, but 20 minutes to only 12. So did pretty good. They had 2 penalties, both for 5 yards. They were both false starts. So we did pretty good. We had almost 500 yards of total offense. I thought we played great today. Like I said, Matt Jones played excellent. 13 for 16, 273 touchdowns. Najee, 24 carries, 122 touchdowns. John Mechie, 3 catches, 128, 2 touchdowns. Miller Forrestall, 3 catches, 17 and a touchdown. Devontae or Star, only 3 catches, 29. Jalen Waddle, 2 catches, 75. Pretty good. I'm impressed. I mean, I really am. I think we played great. But like I said, guys, either way, I love you guys to death. We love you guys to death. Like, subscribe, share, and have a good day.